Everybody ready? Okay, good morning. I'm Brian Key, the Chief of Investigations. This morning at 3:13, patrol was dispatched to a 911 call advising somebody was shot in the 2300 block of Phillips Highway this morning. 3 officers arrived. That's a priority 1 call. They staged up and coordinated their arrival. The caller advised that the shot may have taken place on a second floor room at a local motel. They went to that room, talked to the 2 occupants who were asleep. Both advised that they were fine. They were able to determine that no shooting had taken place, no one was harmed. As they're leaving that call on the breezeway, a vehicle drives by in the parking lot, and then a single suspect fires a shot from a handgun at the vehicle. It ends up that he strikes the left taillight of the vehicle with his firearm. The officers, who all 3 are on the balcony, immediately notice it, observe it, give commands for the suspect to drop the firearm. He does not. All 3 officers fire with their issued handguns and strike the suspect. He goes down right there in the parking lot. They're able to go down and arrest him, secure the firearm. First aid is rendered. Rescue was very quickly at the scene because they were already staged up for the original person shot call. The occupants of the vehicle didn't even realize that they were being shot at. There does not seem to be a connection between the suspect and the 2 people in the car. The suspect was transported to a local hospital. He is still in critical condition. His ID is not known yet to us, so we're trying to figure that out still. So I don't have his information. We will be providing a picture of his firearm through the PIO at a later time. The state attorney's office is present. They are conducting their own independent investigation along with our detectives. Nobody else was hurt. There were no other bullet strikes to any of the motel rooms. No one else was hurt. The officers were not hurt. We are collecting the evidence right now. The 3 officers are placed on administrative leave. The suspect will be charged with 2 counts of attempted murder on the 2 occupants of the vehicle, as well as 3 counts of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer. I can take whatever questions you have.
In that car, the 2 people who were in that car that were shot at, was there a child in that car?
I don't believe so.
Where did the aggravated assault charges stem from?
On the police officers? When the suspect is committing a forcible felony, basically in their presence, when he is sort of on the ground and turning after the shot is fired, there is a well-founded fear amongst the officers that the gun is now a threat to them. So because they are stopping a forcible felony from taking place, that's where that comes from. So they are provided with Marcy's protection, which they've all invoked, and that's how that works.
Just to confirm, you said was the suspect walking past the scene and shot at the car, or were they in their own vehicle or in a
No, he was on foot. I don't think he saw the police officers up on the balcony. Their cars were parked around the corner. They made a tactical approach. Anytime you go to a person shot call, you don't want to show up lights and sirens and make everybody aware of it. You want to try to do it as safely as possible, and that's what they did.
Last question.
Do officers believe that suspect shot at the second floor unit also?
Well, we haven't gotten a full statement from them. We're going by the evidence we have at the scene and some of the basic information they gave us, but it does not appear that he shot. It looks like he shot once at the vehicle.